R&B Money.
I was 12 in a group, and
What's the group name?
This is hilarious. TWC. Together we chill.
Together we
That's absolutely cornbread. We had a song too with the hook, with that in the
name
hook.
would not
Together
work together.
Nah, bro, it was embarrassing.
For the dudes.
You know why we embraced it as kids? Because Red from ABC came up with it, and I'm like, ABC, TWC. We're like, oh, okay. There's some letters. We got our own letters. Not thinking, I'm like, later on, I'm like, this is corny. But in the moment, it was the dude from ABC giving us a letter
and
name.
they cracking.
They was pop. Yeah, I'm like, they was 8 years old to 12 on Soul Train performing. So I was inspired. But you know, at that time, Crisscross came out dissing them with Jump. I know everybody knew. That was a direct diss. That was a battle rap for kids. In what was that? 1993. 92. I was 12 years old. Red was 13. And Red was my manager, strange enough.
You had a 13-year-old manager.
I had a 13-year-old manager, and I was 12.
Okay, all right.
Let's think about
It's
the
called
equivalent.
big business.
Yeah, man. Right?
Because I'm 48.
Yeah.
And you're
45.
You 45.
So
when I was 12, you'd have been my manager.
Your 9-year-old manager.
Yep. Like, listen to me. I know I've been through the ropes. I've been doing this shit half my life.
You work
I got
for
2. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah. So I actually, you know, man, I wrote a rap that was dissing Crisscross, and
because he was dissing your homie.
That's my homie. So I'm like, you can't just diss them and don't think, you know what I'm saying? Because they were like, they had songs, Aisha, The Playground, like they weren't built for that.
Yeah.
So I wrote a rap, you know, dissing them, and I rapped it to Red, and he was like, man, do it again. And he kept throughout the day, kept saying me, like, having me recite this rhyme. Then Red disappears, ABC disappears for 6 months. I'm like, man, that was my manager. Now he's just not even answering my calls. And then I go to 7th grade, and my friend Kevin is like, hey man, remember that rap you recited to me? He's like, I think it's on this album that Michael Bivins put out on the Biv 10 compilation, All for One, One for All. That was the first single off of it. It was like, All for One and One for All. I don't know if you guys remember that. And he had the Boys II Men, ABC, BBD, the East Coast Fam. So that was the whole compilation. I listened to it on a cassette player in homeroom in the 7th grade, and I hear it come on. Boom, boom, shakalaka, boom, 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 boom. Tic-tac-toe, crisscross them out the box. Happy jiggity, jumping out your side. And I'm like, and I was so confused because I was so happy. Yeah. But I was sad because I'm like, wait, let me open up the credits. And then I looked at the credits. And
you already understood credits, though?
I understood credits.
At 12.
Yeah, I understood what the credits were because, you know, I was making music, man. I sucked at it. But I was making it enough to know that the people in the credits were the ones that were behind the, you know, the magic. So I went to read the credits. I'm looking for my name. Then I'm like, well, where's Red's name? And then I didn't get credit. Red didn't credit. The manager of the group at the time, I'm not going to put nobody out there, but they got the credit. They got the publishing for it. And that was like the first time I actually had something like a copyright stolen from me. I just happened to be 12 years old. You know, it was a young lesson. Yeah, I was in the 7th grade, back near middle in College Park.
Did you have any ideas of like, I gotta get to somebody to tell them that's my song?
I didn't even think about that because I was 12, man. I had they were my connection to the industry. It was Red, you know. So outside of Red, and Roro. Those were the only 2 people I knew in the industry. Yeah, so when they disappeared, I had no other way. So I didn't even think to like how could I even try to fight to get credit? Yeah. I was just happy and hurt at the same time. It was like the yin and the yang, and I was like excited but disappointed. You know, it's like, man, I can hear it, but there's nobody gonna know. So, you know, I kept that story secret a while because I was more embarrassed by it at a younger age than I was like using it to show people that like, hey man, you could get ripped off at a young age. There's no age limit on getting ripped off. So, but I didn't tell anybody for a while, man. And then I started thinking it was cool to just be a voice for people who get ripped off at a young age and be like, hey, you're not the only one. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you learn from those things. You learn. I learned at a young age like, publishing is something. I didn't even know what it was. But I'm like, this is something serious. And then it took my cousin, Courtney Bear. I don't know if you guys know Big Bear, who discovered 112 and Jagged Edge at One Talent Show. My cousin, how I got into the music business. My cousin, Courtney Bear Sills, He works with Killer Mike right now. He discovered at one talent show, Tri-Cities High School, 112, and Jagged Edge. 112's name used to be called Forte. That was the name of him. And then Jagged Edge, I forget what their name was, but it wasn't Jagged Edge. Then he went on and introduced 112 to Puff Daddy, and Puff Daddy gave him the name 112. And Jagged Edge went on to So Def with Jermaine Dupri. Man, he went and managed 112, moved to New York. They came out the first album, sold 1 million records, Cupid, Only You, big success. Yeah. Came back and was like, Pooh Bear, you know, you could make money writing songs. And I'm like, how? He was like, I'm going to put you in with the guys. I'm going to see if you have a chemistry with any synergy with Deron, and see how it goes. Maybe he'll work with you. So he takes me over, drops me over to Deron Jones. Shout out to Deron. Q was there, you know, Quintus Parker. And we created the song Anywhere. Deron had already started it and already was working on it, and I just came and added to the record Anywhere, and that was my first hit.
Anywhere is your first hit?
Yeah, I was 16.
We could do it in the shower.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was in high school. I was in the 11th grade. Yep. Yeah, and mind you, when that came out, it didn't sound like anything. Like, it didn't sound like anything Super Mike could be like.
It was the... what sample is that?
No, it's no sample.
It's no sample on that.
No, it's a replay. It's an interpolation.
No, all original. That was Deron. Deron didn't sample nothing. The only thing that you're talking about, the replay, was a wicked. It's over now. It's over now.
No.
That was Mobb Deep. A wigga. That's the only.
Anywhere got no.
Anywhere was straight original. Yeah, no. No.
Right.
But the one they did rip was that
right.
Mobb Deep. I remember
Mobb
that.
Deep for sure.
It's over now.
Shout out to Lil Zane.
Yeah.
Come on, shout out Lil Zane.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
R&B